just want to give a huge shout out to Josh from 79 Series on Instagram. If you haven't already, make sure you check out his account. He's one of the most honest, down-to-earth, genuine guys you'll ever meet. He's a top bloke. We had so much fun in that buggy today. That was amazing. But now it's time to go find camp, and let's talk about the three-footed monster and how it went today on the buggy. This is normally the entrance to one of the campsites at Karapko Creek, but check this out. Every campsite so far I've come across is flooded. Campfire over there. You don't often see it like this. 3-footed monster doesn't clamp or secure to anything. That's nothing like any other camera mount you've ever seen. All it is magnets holding onto the surface. That's it. So I want to test how strong it really is and how much weight it can hold before it falls off. Now my paint is Raptor coating, so it's a lot thicker than most paints. So on your car it may stick even better than my car, but let's stick it on there and get a plastic bag. Put the bag on there. That's how much weight we can fit in here before it gives out. Got a few bottles of water here, 600 mils each. Start her off. 1, holding. 2, still going. Let's get 3. 3, still going. 4. I'm going to run out of water soon. 5. I wasn't expecting it to hold this much. At 6. That's still holding. I want it to fail though. Let's see what else we can fit in the bag. Right, I've got my camp chairs here. Let's try a camp chair. They're still going. We'll try and see if we can get another camp chair in there. Bit of a mission. Oh, it moved. Didn't fail, but it moved. I'm just holding that. I'm not actually supporting the chairs at all. But it is actually still holding that. That's a lot of weight for 3 little magnets. Now this is the smallest 3-footed monster they make. They actually get a lot bigger than this. This is just a little baby out of the family. This one's good for action cameras. They actually make bigger ones that are strong enough to hold a full DSLR camera on the side of your car. How bloody awesome is that? Even have it on your bonnet. Imagine having a DSLR camera mounted right here, looking straight through the windscreen at you and your passenger. What a unique view. Speaking of unique views, let's see where else you could stick it. Previously, if you wanted to stick an action camera on your bull bar, you were pretty limited to just one of these clamps from GoPro. Now, it did the job, but it's a big stretch on big bars to even get it on there, and you're pretty limited to what angles you can have on. You can only have it on the bars. It's not going to fit anywhere else. Now, 3-footed monster. Magnets. You can stick this absolutely anywhere. Say for example, you want to stick down and get a photo of your wheels. Do a shot there and see what that looks like. Now I've all seen the shots with the camera mounted up high. Sticks to the roof, you see your bonnet and the bull bar and everything else. Not a bad looking shot, but how about a lower perspective? How about sticking it right under your bull bar and get an angle like that? Or even better, stick it right under the car and get a unique view of underneath the car driving along. Another thing this would be handy for, if you had a squeak or a rattle under your car that you couldn't find and it only showed up while you were driving, stick this under your car where you think it's coming from. you're going to find exactly where it's coming from and what it's doing. Now, how about another unique shot? We'll stick it straight on the side there, facing rearwards, and we get the tyre and everything in the background there. One last shot that looked very different too. Stick it straight in the back of your car, point it straight up, and get a view of you leaving campsite. How different is that? Just so you're aware, they won't warrant this for any kind of speeds while you're driving, especially off-road. It's all at your own risk. But from my personal experience, yesterday with Josh, we hooked up in the buggy, had it on the roof there. He got up to 126 k's an hour. And I had to keep checking every 2 minutes. I put my hand up on the roof to see if it's even still there, because I just didn't think it would hold on at that sort of speed. It's definitely not warranted for it, so I was expecting to lose my camera, and it held on at 126 k's an hour over bumps in a buggy. That's bloody awesome. Each magnet is spring mounted with a screw in it here, so it contours to your vehicle. Now, they do recommend that you periodically check the tension of these screws here. I suggested maybe putting Loctite on the screws. They said no, they don't want to do that. They want you to be able to replace any broken parts if anything ever does break. Now, this is all made out of metal, so there's no way you're going to break this unless you even run over it maybe. It's also got a little securing mount here, so that you can actually tie this to your vehicle or to your bull bar, whatever, just in case it ever gives way. It's not going to fall on the ground, you're not going to run over it. Doesn't have to be just for action cameras either. You can hook up any sort of light to this as well, anything with a tripod mount on it. If you're cooking, stick it on the side of the car. If you're working on the car, stick it under your bonnet. You got light under the bonnet, or if you're working under the car, stick it to anything under the car, and you're going to light up the area you're working on, or even just content creation. Now, being honest, like I am in all my videos, this product was sent to me to test and review, and honestly, I can't fault it. If I did have any faults, I would definitely mention it. As you know, I do in all my videos, but honestly, it sticks to everything. The magnets are that strong, even for this little baby one. So I'll be using this for years to come. It's really heavy duty too. It's not going to break, I know it. So price, that's next thing. This is a quality product, and any sort of camera mount you're going to be paying premium prices for. This one here I think is $149, so it's not cheap. So it's definitely something you have to consider. You have to be pretty serious about content creation if you want to upgrade to something like this. And if you wanted one for the DSLR camera, you're looking at about $250 sort of mark, and that'll hold a full DSLR camera. So very strong. They are worth it, but it's not for everybody. I understand that. So if you've got any more questions about a three-footed monster, leave a question. I'm always happy to answer. If you found the video helpful, leave a like. That really helps. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel. I always do on videos like this, and I hope you really enjoy them as well. But thanks for watching the video, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers!